Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be really fun to run to Walmart and see what they have in store for Christmas. I know it is only October, but I feel like everyone has just kind of moved on to Christmas. I am still fully enjoying fall and Halloween. You guys know Halloween is like my favorite holiday, but unfortunately with retail, I feel like they're always one step ahead, and so people are also one step ahead when it comes time for decorating. As much as I love Christmas, I am not a November 1st girly. I'm like a mid-November. I'm all about Christmas if you guys want to decorate for, November 1st, but me personally, I like to take everything down. I like to have a little bit of a breather before we jump right into Christmas. I also have a son who has a birthday in November, and so I feel like we want to enjoy November and Thanksgiving before we move on to Christmas. But I am really excited. I saw so many great things in Walmart and I want to share them with you. Such great options for budget-friendly Christmas decor. Like, I am so impressed with Walmart this year. They have just year after year gotten so much better about their Christmas decorating and their Christmas decor, and it's so good. I'm so excited to share everything with you. So we are gonna run to Walmart. We're gonna go see what they have in the store, and then we'll come back and I will share a couple of things that I picked up. Again, I know it's early, but if you see something that you just feel like you need to have this season, go grab it while you can, because again, I feel like we're all one step ahead, and by the time we're ready to decorate for Christmas and shop, everything unfortunately is already sold out. So I like to get in the store early, get an idea of what I want. You can always buy things now, store them away, and then bring them out when you're ready to decorate. That's what I do. So anyway, I'm excited. Let's go to Walmart and see what they have. Walmart had such a great selection this year. I'm giving you a quick overview before I kind of go in and show you guys a few items that stuck out to me. I really loved the My Texas House collection this year. It just was so beautiful, so many great pieces. But we are actually going to start over in the ornament section. My Walmart on this day wasn't fully stocked with all of the ornaments like I was hoping, but they did have quite a few that stuck out to me. I really loved this tree with the greenery on it, this cute stocking, and I'm loving all of the like fabric ornaments as well. I thought those are really cute. These bell little ornaments I thought would be great for little DIY projects. You could stick that on anything. They had a great selection of gold stars, just mercury glass type of ornaments, just so many beautiful ones to choose from. I know they have different glass ornaments that I've seen on TikTok and social media, but for whatever reason mine didn't have those. They only had this mercury glass ball right here. Super beautiful though, and I'm really loving all of the different metals and textures that they had throughout. And then of course they had selections on their flocked ornaments. They had all different colors, tans, browns, reds, burgundies, just so many beautiful different options. And then these snowflake etched glass ornaments really stuck out to me. Those came home with me. And I really loved these gold mercury glass ornaments. And then they had a few selections of picks to choose from for berries. And then they had a few different options for their clip-on bows. So I loved these. They had them in red, in green, and in brown. I thought these stocking holders were really cute as well. And then again, they had a few little picks to choose from, different types of greenery. They had some cypress, some pine, and then they also had this really cool bell pick as well that you could definitely use for DIY projects. You could cut those off and use them around your home. So I loved that. A ton of different tree toppers. These stars right here really stuck out to me the most. I loved all of the gold tones and just different textures that those offered. And then they had a full end cap of the My Texas House pillows, and they had so many cute options. Gingerbread, the little gingerbread house. I loved this Christmas tree pillow. I thought this was really cute, and I really liked the candy pillow as well. Now we are getting into the rest of the My Texas house. I loved these mercury glass trees, and they also had a gold option that I will show you here in just a minute. A lot of different ornament styles. I loved the gold and white glitter, and then they did have a few options for wreaths as well. This one is really popular with the Norfolk pine real touch. Super beautiful. I love the red velvet bow, and then a few options for stockings. This red stocking, I was trying to get it in frame for you just to show you how big this was, but this is really popular this year, and it does have a matching tree skirt. And then they also have this really cute pattern with the trees and the winter scene, very beautiful. And again, they also had the matching tree skirt for that. A ton of different ribbon options, and they did have some navy blue and green ornaments this year to go off of that Ralph Lauren vibe. So if you guys are trying to do the trending Ralph Lauren Christmas theme, they definitely had some great options for ribbon and just different ornaments to choose from. So I loved that. Here are those gold mercury glass trees I was telling you about. And then they also had their own stems to choose from, so I loved these. And then of course they had the real touch Norfolk pine ones as well, so lots of great options. I loved this wood nutcracker. He came home with me, and I thought this gold one was really beautiful too. Some more options for wreaths. I love this classic berry and pine cone wreath. I thought that was beautiful. And then they had this one that just had pine cones on it. Just such a natural, organic feel to it that can really be incorporated into any Christmas theme. So I really loved this. And here's just a different look at it. Moving over to this section here, again, just so many great options to choose from, different themes throughout. I really liked this little section right here. I thought they had a lot of great options. They did have the Pottery Barn kind of dupe deer. Actually, this one reminds me of the Crate and Barrel deer. I have a black version of that. I loved these brown trees, and then these pine cone candle holders reminded me of a Pottery Barn dupe, so I really loved those. I loved these swags with the bells. I thought those were super beautiful, and I really loved this wreath. I'm not really sure where I would put this, but I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. And then again, another Pottery Barn dupe, the black deer. Those were really popular in years past, and they brought them again this year. And then I did find the viral marble tree. Mine only had one left, but it is real marble, very heavy, and definitely a good piece to add into your decor. My Walmart also had both of the My Texas House viral trees this year, so that was really exciting to see. I love this tree in person. It is gorgeous. The lights are just so beautiful and remind me of the lights we had on our trees growing up. And then if you are interested in any bells, I noticed that a lot of the bells were out in the outdoor section. So if you're looking for bells, make sure you go check out the outdoor section because that's where I found them. But again, so many great options this year. If you guys see anything that you like, definitely go check out Walmart. I was so impressed with their decor this year. All right, we are back from Walmart. They had just so many good things, you guys. Like I'm just so impressed with Walmart this year. Now, I did not get a ton of stuff. I'm just gonna do a very small Christmas haul. I don't know if you guys remember how I decorated last year. I don't think I posted a Christmas decorate with me on this channel. This is back when I had my home decorating channel, that now I'm just kind of shifting this channel into a home and DIY content type of channel. But I think I did my Christmas decorating on that channel, and I did like a very classic Christmas, and I loved it so much that I am going to do that again. I know like the Ralph Lauren trend is really big this year, and it is so cute, but I feel like it would not work in my type of home. I feel like when I think of Ralph Lauren, I think of a lot of wood tones, dark colors, an older home with a lot of leather and just moody colors, and I feel like that type of style just does not work in my home personally. personally. And I am one of those people who I kind of get caught up in trends sometimes, and I'm trying to step away from that and like, do I actually like this item, or do I only like it because everybody else has it and I have like FOMO, you know? I'm trying to like really be intentional with looking at something. Do I actually really like it, or do I just want it because everyone else has it? So I'm trying not to be that way anymore, and I am just a very classic Christmas kind of girl. I do love neutral Christmas too, but I do like to incorporate reds into my Christmas decor. It just doesn't feel like Christmas without red for me personally. So with that being said, last year my tree was very neutral, and I had, I think, one set of 6 Christmas ornaments that were red and everything else was neutral. I really loved it, but I really want to incorporate more burgundies this year. And Walmart, I don't know if they had these last year because I don't think I went to Walmart last year for Christmas. I don't remember, but they have these burgundy red ornaments, and they kind of look brown on camera, but they are burgundy, like a really deep red. And these are absolutely gorgeous. They are a flocked ornament, so I did pick up 2 packs of these just to kind of, again, add in a little bit more red onto my tree. These are stunning. I do have a lot of flocked ornaments though, so I might swap some of these out for some of the red flocked, or sorry, some of the brown flocked ornaments that I have, and kind of like do half and half, I think. But these are absolutely stunning. I love this color. They did have a brighter red, but I'm trying to do more of like a burgundy and dark red in my home. So I went ahead and picked up 2 packs of these. I believe these were only like $5 or $6 for a pack. I will double check the pricing, and I'll be sure to link what I can down below, but so cute. I'm very excited to add these to my tree. And then I know I just rambled on and on about not having as much of a neutral tree, but I saw these glass brown snowflake etched ornaments. These are so pretty. I had to grab them. I love having glass on my tree and metal and just like mixing textures. So I have a lot of metal stars. I do have a couple of glass ornaments that I picked up from Home Goods last year that are kind of like a teardrop shape. And now I will incorporate these brown snowflake ornaments. Now, you're not going to be able to tell, but actually you might be able to see. You can kind of see there's like a snowflake etched onto the glass here. And these I will place up high on my tree because I do have a 3-year-old toddler who is very curious. So I try to place my glass ornaments up higher just so that she's not curious and, you know, grabs one down and gets hurt. That's like my biggest thing. I don't even care if they broke. I just wouldn't want her to get hurt. So these will be placed up higher on my tree, but these are so pretty. I love the brown. It's like a very deep amber brown color, and then it has the snowflake etched on it. So super cute. Again, cannot wait to add these to my tree. Now I put bows on my tree not last year but the year before, and I loved it. And I saw this tree, and this is my inspiration for this year, and I actually follow her on TikTok. Her tree last year was absolutely gorgeous, and I am trying to recreate that. So I went ahead and picked up these bows, and what's really nice is these already have a tie, so you can just add them on. The first year I did this, I actually hand tied each bow onto my tree. But this obviously is so much easier. So I went ahead and picked up 2 packs of these. I just want my tree to have a bunch of red bows. Like, I think it'll look gorgeous for Christmas. I'm excited to incorporate these onto my tree again, and I will be doing the little red ball clusters as well. That girl, her tree is my inspiration. That is what I'm trying to do this year. So I'm excited to add these to my tree as well. All right, and then the last thing that I picked up from Walmart is this super cute little wood nutcracker. I just think he's perfect, and this is a really easy decor piece that you can pop anywhere. You can put this in your kitchen, a bathroom, on an entryway table, on a bookshelf, on a coffee table. I mean, you can seriously put him anywhere, and he's wood, so I feel like, you know, if he's at eye level for my toddler and she grabs this, it's not a big deal. Like, she's not gonna get hurt playing with this, and she probably will play with it. Anybody who knows my toddler, she loves stuff like this. So I'm excited for this. I think I'm going to put this on my entryway table this year, or on my bookshelf. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm excited to start playing around with decor, but I thought this was really cute, and I want to say this was only like $3 or $4. I don't know why, but things just don't have prices on them anymore. I've noticed that with Target as well. Like I feel like things just don't have pricing on the tags like they used to. Anyway, that is everything that I picked up from Walmart this year. So many good finds, you guys. If you see something that you like and you know you want to have it for Christmas, I highly recommend getting it now. I know I hate to like sound pushy and have people shop for Christmas decor in October, but unfortunately a lot of times things sell out, and then when it comes time to actually shop for Christmas, like nothing is there. That's happened to me before, and that's why I tell you guys, like if you see something, get it now. That way you have it. You can always store it away and bring it out later when you are ready to decorate. Again, unfortunately, that's just the name of the game when it comes to like home decorating. I feel like things just sell out so quickly because we just all love the same stuff, and I love that. But that is actually going to end today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed this style of video and hanging out, shopping with me, and doing a little decor haul. Again, thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to start sharing Christmas decorating. I am not quite there yet, but I think come mid-November I'm going to start figuring out what I want to do, how I want to style things. So make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned for all of my Christmas decor content. Cannot wait to share it all with you. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.